When I think about Paul Pierce saying he was a more clutch player than LeBron James, I'm not gonna argue with it. And I did do my video last week where I had a problem with Paul Pierce talking about if LeBron wins this year, then he becomes the GOAT. I looked at him like he's crazy and thought he got bought and paid. But asking me, was he more clutch? Yeah. Paul Pierce, like I said to you before, now he's one of those odd anomalies. He's one of the greatest players ever, but he ain't as high as he is delusional self with, you know. And there has been delusion with certain things he said. But being clutch, oh yeah. Remember, he guarded Kobe in the '08 finals. Did as much as he could him up, and he came up with big clutch shots, even with the wheelchair and the antics. Paul Pierce is one of those guys. The only other person I seen with him, two guys I seen with more wilder shot than him was Sean Marion and probably World B. Free going back in the day. But Paul Pierce had that old Grady Wilson. Remember Sanford had that old Grady Wilson old man shot, which would wax your behind in that corner. But he made buckets. He came up big. And I said this again. If you couldn't get Larry Bird or Bill Russell, you definitely want Paul Pierce if you're Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, because you would win a chip, maybe two. Because he know how to finish, unlike those guys. The thing about it is that Pierce wasn't spectacular, and he didn't have the ooh and ah, but he came up when it mattered. He came up big, and he was clutch. Tatum has got more purity, and they're more exciting to watch. But Pierce, PP knew how to finish. Double P knew how to finish. The Truth knew how to finish. And compared to LeBron, he was, because LeBron had a lot of things go his way. That's just a fact. Between Ray Allen and people, be in the right place, right time. Kyrie Irving, big shots, big moments. Just a fact. Paul Pierce had to take that mantle and be that. Now, that's not to say that he was in the same caliber and tier level of him as a player. He's not. But we're talking clutch. Paul Pierce, yeah, I give him that. I will say that. And there's a difference. And that's one of the arguments why LeBron can never be considered the GOAT. Because it's not just how many points and longevity and how long you play and what you put up. And that is coming through when it counts. Paul Pierce can say that he came up big with that. As long as he speaks facts and don't talk crazy or sound like he's getting bought and paid, I'm cool with what he's got to say. Even though sometimes he be talking crazy. Because he was never better than Dwayne Wade. And he was never better than Dirk Nowitzki to me. But he belonged in the sentence as one of the greatest ever. It's just that there's different levels to this in different sections of the store. That's all. But to say he was clutch, oh yeah. And I'm going to tell you right off the bat, if you're a Celtics fan, believe me, I tell Jason Tatum to take a seat and let Paul Pierce handle it the last 2 or 3 minutes of the game, because you win. Because I seen what y'all done the last half decade. And you did get to one finals, but you ain't been able to, with the talent you had, give Paul Pierce that kind of talent. You got a couple rings. Just saying. Especially young and prime, too. Because he didn't get Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, until he was a bit older. And Rondo came later. Just saying. But he put him with that because he had Antoine Walker, and they got decent conference finals. But give him Tatum and Brown to work with, oh yeah, they're going to get to multiple finals. And they're going to win a ring or two. Because he know how to finish. There's a big difference there. I can't say that about LeBron, because LeBron had to manipulate with certain people to make it happen. That's a fact. Don't let his rings, his success, and the stats fool you. Now, he's a better player, talent-wise, but clutch and finishing, that's a different argument. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shit if you like my piece.